Welcome to another banger episode, Top Tier Gang. You know folks, there's nothing quite like the roar of a V8 engine, the feel of American steel between your fingers, and the wind in your hair as you cruise down the open road. Today we're diving into the world of muscle cars to compare two iconic models, the Dodge Challenger and the Dodge Charger. These two titans of the asphalt have been duking it out for decades, each with their own unique blend of power, style, and attitude. We're gonna break down their history, their performance, and everything in between to see which one comes out on top. So buckle up, folks, because this is gonna be a wild ride. Now, the Challenger and Charger, they ain't some newfangled contraptions. These cars have a history, a lineage that goes back to the golden age of muscle cars. The Challenger, it burst onto the scene in 1970. A brash, in-your-face coupe designed to take on the Ford Mustang. It was all about raw power and aggressive styling, and it quickly became a legend on the streets and the drag strip. The Charger, on the other hand, it's got a bit of a split personality. It started out in the 60s as a stylish fastback, but it really came into its own in the late 60s with the iconic second generation. That's when it became the four-door muscle car, a family sedan that could outrun just about anything on the road. Over the years, both cars have had their ups and downs, but they've always stayed true to their roots. And today, they're back and badder than ever, keeping the spirit of American muscle alive and well. Alright, let's talk power. The Challenger, it comes with a range of engines that'd make your hair stand on end. You got your standard V6, which ain't no slouch, but the real fun starts with the Hemi V8S. You can get a 5.7-liter, a 6.4-liter, and for you speed demons, a supercharged 6.2-liter Hellcat engine that'll make your heart skip a beat. I'm talking 700 horsepower, folks, 700. Now the Charger, it shares some of those same engine options. You can get it with the V6, the 5.7-liter Hemi, and even the mighty Hellcat. But, being a four-door, it's also got a bit more practicality on its side. You can get it with all-wheel drive, which is something you don't see on your average muscle car. So whether you're looking for tire-shredding power or all-weather capability, the Charger's got you covered. Now when it comes to looks, these two cars are like night and day. The Challenger, it's a throwback to the muscle cars of old. It's got that long hood, short deck lid profile, those iconic round headlights, and a stance that just screams, "Get out of my way!" It's a head-turner, no doubt about it. The Charger, on the other hand, it's a bit more understated, a bit more modern. It's still got that muscular stance, but it's wrapped in a more aerodynamic, four-door package. It's got a sleek, aggressive look, but it's not going to draw as much attention as the Challenger. Inside, both cars are surprisingly spacious and comfortable. You got your modern amenities, your touchscreen infotainment systems, all that good stuff. But the Challenger, it still retains that old-school muscle car feel, with its high center console and deep-set gauges. Alright, let's talk about how these bad boys drive. The Challenger, with that big V8 up front, it's all about straight-line speed. You stomp on the gas, and you're pinned back in your seat. It's a rush, no doubt about it. But, it's also a bit of a handful in the corners. It's a big car, and you can feel its weight when you're pushing it hard. The Charger, it's surprisingly nimble for a four-door. It handles well, it's got a comfortable ride, and it can still scoot when you need it to. Plus, with the available all-wheel drive, it's a lot more confidence-inspiring in slippery conditions. Now, neither one of these cars is what you'd call a track star. They're built for the street, for cruising, and for smoking the tires at a stoplight. And in that regard, they both deliver in spades. Now, when it comes to price, the Challenger and Charger are both relatively affordable, especially when you consider the performance you're getting. The Challenger, it starts out a bit lower than the Charger, but the price can climb quickly when you start adding on the options, especially those big Hemi engines. The Charger, it's a bit more expensive to start, but it comes standard with more features. Plus, you got that extra practicality of having four doors. So, if you're looking for a muscle car that can also serve as a family hauler, the Charger might be the better value. At the end of the day, both cars offer a lot of bang for your buck. It really comes down to your individual needs and priorities. So, which one would you choose? The Dodge Challenger or the Dodge Charger? The Challenger's a head-turning, tire-shredding throwback to the golden age of muscle cars, while the Charger's a more practical, yet still potent, four-door bruiser. It's a tough choice, folks, but that's what makes this hobby so great. There's something out there for everyone. Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more car comparisons and reviews.